Parsons has said multiple times that everything goes through his agent. He's not talking about it. He's not, open to discussing anything that's going on between his agent and the Dallas Cowboys. TJ Watt, obviously, the talent level for these two guys is extreme. Like these guys are once in a lifetime talents. So you're not going to replace them. You would need multiple players to take that role. Is Parsons worth the money? He is, because he brings such an advantage on defense. I hear you, but he
I didn't say anything.
Here's what you're not. Here's what you're not saying.
What are you talking about? I didn't even say anything.
Yeah, God. Your body language just gives it away. So the thing is, like, Parsons is a guy that you can't go out and replace, and you can't go out in the draft and get him right now. There's nobody else like him. TJ Watt, are those two guys are just edge rushers right now. They're in their prime. The next 4 years could be critical for both teams to keep these guys. So I think they are going to both sign where they currently are. I think Steelers will get a deal done with Watt. The Cowboys will wait till last minute like they always do and get a deal done with Parsons. But again, it all comes down to the ownership and Jerry Jones, and I'll get to that later on. Like I'm already fired up about him. But I don't know. I feel like he's worth it. We got to make a deal.
So
sooner than later.
So JP, I understand what you're saying, and I agree with them being the best. There's no doubt that these two are in their prime. They're the best. I'm not going to argue that point. My point that I want to argue or ask you is this. There have been times where we give up a player such as a Micah Parsons and that talent, and in return, we get 2 or 3 guys that can help the team win. One guy on the edge is as good as Micah Parsons is. He's not going to win us a Super Bowl, let alone. So this is my struggle with this. Yes, he is one of the best. Yes, you're not gonna replace per se him, but with the money that they save, can they go out and get 2 or 3 serviceable people that make the team better?
All right, think about face of the franchise. Who is always the player that is the face of the franchise?
The quarterback.
Right. Both these teams, the Cowboys and the Steelers, the face of those franchises are Parsons and Watt. It's not Aaron Rodgers for the Steelers. It's not Dak Prescott for the Cowboys. The face of each franchise are these edge rushers.
Oh, I disagree.
You think Dak Prescott is the face of the franchise?
No, but I think it's hard to say that CeeDee Lamb's not even
close.
There.
Parsons,
oh, my God.
Parsons is the face of the Cowboys right now.
Why? Because he's got the biggest mouth?
No, because he's the best player in the Cowboys.
Oh,
by far.
Well, how do you, no. Here's what you got to talk about. How do you compare Micah Parsons with CeeDee Lamb? They play 2 different positions. How do you play?
I'm saying face of the franchise.
I don't know if he's the face of the franchise.
All right, you start a franchise over. You got to start from square one, right? Would you take Parsons or Lamb first in the draft?
Well, it depends. It depends.
If on talent level, and it doesn't matter position, if you take one player, right, and you're drafting a team, who would go first, Parsons or Lamb?
I'm taking Lamb.
I'm taking Parsons.
And I'm going to take Lamb, and I'm going to tell you why. He's such a team.
There's so many good receivers out there.
No.
There's so many good receivers.
No. Not Lamb. Where does Lamb rank?
Oh my God, edge rusher. There's few in between Parsons, Watt, and who else? Who else? Maybe you're gonna say Carter. He's a rookie. We don't know about him.
Right.
You're gonna say Brian Burns. I don't think so. You're gonna say Myles Garrett. I would take literally. There's only a handful of guys that can do Parsons' position. You take Parsons. And as
you're missing my point. You're missing my point.
20 good receivers.
You are missing my point. I don't think TJ Watt or Micah Parsons aren't the best. They are the best in the business. What I'm trying to tell you is there's ways to complement your football team without just hiring and spending all of that money for one guy.
Face of the franchise, I said. Face of the franchise.
Yeah.
You think Cowboys, you think Parsons. I don't want to say it first name. You say Parsons.
Micah.
You think of Micah Parsons.
Micah,
I got it.
Very good.
All right.
When you think about the Steelers, you think about TJ Watt. That's who you think about. You know, like Lamb is a great, awesome stud receiver. Stud. Love Lamb. I would take Lamb any day of the week. But when you're saying the start of franchise, the face of the Cowboys is Parsons.
No,
it's
I don't
not Dak Prescott.
Wait, we can disagree. We can agree to disagree, my friend.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, well, we'll move on then. Regardless of who is the face of the Cowboys, we know that the face at home has not been a very attractive one.
Ooh.
So I hear you. So
home field advantage. What is it? Well, what happened?
All right, it was just
JP?
Last year we went 2-7 at home. Not great. But we also went 7-10 as a team.
Injuries.
Yeah, we were hurt. We weren't good. We were just not good. But everybody talks about how bad the Cowboys were last year at home, and I get it. Like we were 2-7. We were just not good. But it's not good.